Hey guys, it's Nate and this is the Nader Tater channel. Today I'm going to talk about cleaning up the wife's Jeep a little bit. Now obviously the whole thing is dirty, but I'm going to talk about just cleaning up these wheels and tires and then the engine bay. And I'll show you what I use to do that. You know, I'm in Michigan winter and we have salt on the roads that gets in there and it really, you know, destroys things. So I like to clean it out a couple times a year at least. You know, that's not doing a very good job. But you know, both for the wheels and tires, and then the engine bay gets all that salt spray, and then also we live down a dirt road, so that gets all kinds of dirt all into places that really just wears things down. These wheels get awfully dirty, so I'm going to show a quick video here of how I use it, and specifically, you know, I use this Super Clean all wheel cleaner that does a good job. So Super Clean was nice enough to send me some of that product so I could use it. I've used it in the past. I've used their stuff on other things for cleaning. But let me show you how it works on a wheel and tire. Alright, so first we just spray the wheel and tire with some water. This stuff is foaming cleaner, so you just spray it on, it kind of sticks to it. And then the other thing I do is I get back in there on the inside of the wheel to help get all the stuff off. It's hard to get to. You can actually spray it on the tires as well. Alright, so with this stuff I do get in here with a bristle brush and just get back here behind the spokes best I can and clean. This gets all the dirt and salt residue that's stuck in there, in all that dirt. You can see this thing gets nasty, dirty. Now if your wheels aren't that dirty, you don't even have to scrub it, but these ones are. It's probably been a year since these wheels have been clean. The wife certainly doesn't get out here and clean them, and most of this thing gets typically is about a automatic car wash, and those never clean the wheels very well. So I like to get out here at least every once in a while, especially in the spring, so you can get all the salt and stuff off. Just try to help keep it a little bit nicer looking. Alright, and then I'll use a little bit more Super Clean just to get in here on this brake caliper and make that look nice and clean, because it's hard to scrub it. And like I said, you can scrub the tire itself. These tires aren't that old, but you know, if you have tires that sit outside, the trailer tire or whatever else, and they start turning brown, you can do this and this will give them back black for you. Alright, so let's rinse her off now. Clean off your lens there, get you a little dirty. Alright, so there you see it. That wheel is nice and clean now. That stuff does a good job. I like it. Today I got my wife's Jeep, and it's got a dirty engine bay. I'm in Michigan, and so road salt and everything spray gets in here. So I like to get it clean every once in a while just to help keep corrosion down. And there's lots of ways you can clean it. You can just hose it off and that'll get some of the salt away, but if there's any oil or grime that's kind of sticking to things, you need some kind of cleaner. And so today I'm going to show you how to use Super Clean. I have a couple of their products here. They're nice enough to send me a couple different ones. One is just their normal Super Clean, and this one is a liquid spray, but then they make a foaming version of that, and that one foams up a little better, so it's going to cling to surfaces better, like a vertical surface or whatnot. And then the last one is, it's all the same cleaner basically, but this is the aerosol version. So what's nice about this is that you don't have to keep pumping, and this one also is a foaming agent. So I'll show you how I use these on a couple different places here on the Jeep. First thing to do is get it wet. You're not supposed to let this product dry on anything, so let me just hose it down real fast, and then I'll get spraying with some cleaner. Alright, so let me just show you what it looks like here before it's clean. So we got lots of dirt and grime all over the place here. All this stuff's dirty. There's some oil residue here. You can see where the water beads up. So let me just show that get cleaned up now. Alright, so the regular stuff, I like it for like all this plastics. It just kind of goes over top of it, and it sprays nice mist, and that seems to work well for a lot of this flat horizontal surfaces. I just apply it liberally. Alright, so next is this foaming cleaner. So the foaming cleaner I like to use for things like vertical surfaces, so it sticks to it a lot better. You can see this thing gets in there. But I'll tell you, it does get hard to keep squeezing this trigger. The downside to this foaming action stuff is the trigger action is tougher than the regular spray. So that's where really the best for the foaming, in my opinion, is this aerosol. So this aerosol one will come in here and it does all the foaming for you. But man, it's nice because you just press that trigger. I can get down there and really get to this lower stuff that it's really hard for me to get with the other spray bottles. I mean, it just does a really good job of coating everything. It's by far my favorite of these is this aerosol can, because it gives you the coverage of the regular one, but then the foaming and the clinging action of the foaming one. So I can really get my hand down in there, and all these little crevices that I have a hard time getting to otherwise. This really does a good job. So I'm gonna let that sit here for a couple seconds, and then you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and get all this stuff with this foam. This stuff's good. All right. And so just show you, I'm not even gonna scrub any of this. I'm just gonna let this cleaner work, let it sit there for a little while, and then I'm gonna hose it off. All right, so let's hose it off now. The other good thing about this product is that it's biodegradable stuff, so it's actually okay for it to run off into the grass. All right, so there we go. Now, there might be one or two spots that you might have to go in there and touch with a rag, but for the most part, this stuff really cleans it up. Let me just show you here. So, for most of this stuff, I mean, it cleans up. Like, this bottle was all dirty, the oil stuff's all dirty, but you can see right here I have a power steering fluid, and that one has a little bit of grime still left around it, so that one obviously needs a little bit of a wipe. Or perhaps I didn't get the cleaner all the way there, but otherwise this stuff is really quite nice for cleaning the engine bay. I mean, it gets way down in there. All that stuff's cleaned up. So there you have it. There's the different versions of Super Clean for an engine bay. You can use it in lots of other things, but like I said, if I had my pick, it would be the aerosol one. Is by far the best. You don't get tired of cleaning, or you don't get tired of pumping the spray bottle, and you get all the foaming action.